Hello everybody, my name is George and I am making this video to talk about my life. Currently I suffer with agoraphobia and gelotophobic, and I have self-diagnosed myself with these disabilities, but I am almost 100% positive that I do suffer with these conditions. I am a severe agoraphobic. I almost rarely go out anywhere. I don't have a job. I have not had one for over 6 years. I don't go anywhere. I don't have friends. I don't go places. I don't live a life. My life is at home every single day of the year. Every single day of the year, my life is at home. I live in fear of being laughed at, and it is a constant fear that I live with every single day of my life. And no, I am not lying. I am 100% being honest right now. I live in complete fear of the way people look at me, the way people treat me, the way they could be thinking stuff about me. I used to go out a lot more 3 years ago, and my agoraphobia actually started a long time ago, something like 10 years ago. But 3 years ago, I had a bit of a breakthrough, and I started to go out a little more, but only because I started taking my little brother to school. So it was needed of me to walk him to school every day and walk him back. So with that, I was teaching myself to be out in the open more, and I even started taking some medication to relieve my anxiety and to help me calm down. But then the medication just didn't work as well anymore. I was gaining a lot of weight. I was feeling worse than I was before. So I quit the medication, and I just quit it one day, and my anxiety returned, and I decided that I was not going to go out anymore, that I was not going to take my little brother to school anymore. And so a neighbor began taking him, and I started staying at home. And so I was at home all the time, and that was my life. And I mean, I'm at home all the time now, and it's been my life for more than 10 years. And it's been very complicated, and it's a big mess to explain. But overall, I have been agoraphobic for more than 10 years, and it's been on and off. I'll have a couple months where I'm living a very positive life, where I'm going out more. There was even a point in my life where I had a job. I had a job that I had for 6 months, and I thought at that point that things were gonna get better, but then I quit because I could not handle being there anymore. I felt like everybody there was laughing at me, and in my mind, I'm 100% sure to this day that they were. And I know people listen to me and they think that I'm crazy and that it's not true, but in my mind, I am 100% positive. I am fully convinced that I know they were laughing at me. And when I think back on it, I think to myself, well, maybe I deserved it. I probably did look ridiculous. I probably had big hair, I probably had baggy clothes, I probably didn't dress well, I probably looked tired all the time, I probably had a very cold expression that people laughed at. I don't know, it could be so many things, and I almost don't blame them for laughing. Because, when I see myself, I don't see someone who's attractive or handsome. I see someone who, compared to everyone else, is weird, who is kind of a joke, who is a tall, thin, awkward guy who's not good with in social situations. I don't blame them. So, I'm fully convinced they were laughing at me. Maybe it's part of my disorder, maybe it's not. But I'm fully convinced that everywhere I go, no matter where I go, whether it's when I used to go places, I'm fully convinced that when I went somewhere, no matter where it was, whether it was walking down the street, going into a salon, going into a store, going into a school, I'm convinced no matter where I go, people will look at me and they will laugh, or they will give me some kind of negative vibe. And that's probably true in daily life, but I feel it's a lot more exaggerated toward me. I know right now that if I step outside into the world, and if I was in a crowd of people, I would instantly be stared at. I don't know what it is about me that makes people zoom in on me, but it always seems like it happens. So, this condition has pretty much taken over my entire life. I don't do anything. I literally don't do anything. I don't even get sun. I don't go outside to get some sun. I don't take walks. I haven't walked in so long. The last time I walked was actually 6 years ago, because that's my old job required me to walk around, and since I quit, I have not done any physical movements like that. I have not walked. I have tried to maintain my weight at home by doing exercise, but I have not walked anywhere. So, these are all really unhealthy things that have happened because of it, and people don't know about this condition. People seem to think that it's not anything serious, that it's a joke, that everybody experiences being laughed at, or at one point or another, or everyone experiences something negativity or someone staring at them. But what if you live with that constant fear every day of your life, from the moment you wake up to the time you go to sleep? With your friends, with the few friends that you have, even with your family. The moment I wake up, I'm already I'm already being defensive. I'm already making sure that my hair's not messed up. I'm already making sure that like my family doesn't see me in a weird way when I'm always making sure that if they see me sleeping, I cover my face. I try to fix my hair. I'm defensive no matter what, no matter where I am, no matter who I'm with. I'm always defensive. And that's something that's built into me and that I can't let go of. And it's so bad that I can't even go out into the corner. I can't even walk to the end of the street without feeling like I'm a piece of shit. And I know that I should take the steps to try and be better, but at this point, I don't even know where to start. And I don't know if I'll ever get better. I keep telling myself that. I keep asking myself, will I ever get better? Will I truly ever get better, or is this something that I will have to deal with the rest of my life, and something that I'll have to learn to just ignore or cope with? I don't know. I don't know. Right at the moment, I do feel kind of hopeless. I do feel like, where am I gonna go with my life from now? Where am I gonna go? I feel kind of hopeless, you know. Sometimes an option for me, I've never seriously considered it, but sometimes I feel like an option for me is just to die, because I feel like I have no other choice. Like, do I live in constant anxiety and constant pain and worry and feeling like I'm inferior and feeling like I'm a laughing stock to everybody, or do I just live at home and I know I can't do that forever. And then obviously the other choice is just not to live. You know, I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do. And I already know that I am not going to get the help that I need. I already know that. I know that because no one is going to understand me. If I explain this to somebody, they won't understand me. They'll categorize me as being something else. They'll say I have schizophrenia, or they'll say that my mind is damaged in a sort of way. And maybe it is slightly a part of that. I don't know. But I do know that I constantly live in that fear of, like, someone's looking at me, someone's laughing at me. You know, when there have been certain points when it has gone so bad, when I feel everybody is doing it, that whenever I hear laughter, even if it's across the street, even if it's someone in another house, I almost associate it with me. I almost think they can somehow see me and they're somehow laughing at me. I almost feel like how, like, these people are watching me somehow, like, and they're laughing at me, and I know in my mind that is crazy, and that it sounds crazy, and that it's not possible, but your mind can't help but, like, think, man, like, it's probably toward me. And it's such a, it's so not right, and I know that it's not right because I am not crazy, and I know that I'm not, you know. And I wish that I could explain my entire life and explain my childhood and explain how I had no guidance, and how my dad was arrested, how I never had a father, how I had a very stressed out mother, how I had a somewhat abusive uncle, how I had no one. I can explain all those things, but it would take forever and ever and ever. But what I do know is that I'm who I am now. I am who I am now, and I can't help it. I can't help it, but I want to, because this is not a future for me. Every day, every year that goes by, it just gets worse and worse, and I get older and older, and I accomplish nothing. I'll say that I'm coming close to almost being 30. I'm about to turn 27 in a few days, and I have yet to learn how to drive. I have yet to get my driver's license, to get my GED, to do so many things in life. And you know what? These are not excuses. I'm not making excuses. I'm not being lazy. I'm not being someone who doesn't want to do those things. I want to do those things, but I can't find it in myself to build up the courage to be around people. I can't do it. And if I do, I feel rejected constantly. I feel like a joke constantly. And, you know, I hope one day I can get better. And if not, I really don't know what will happen to me. I don't know where I will end up. I don't know if one day I'll be homeless. I don't know if one day I'll be dead. I don't know what will happen of me. I don't know if one day I'll be cured. Maybe with medication, maybe through natural therapy, maybe through natural methods. I don't know. Because there doesn't seem to be a lot of help for people like me. There aren't really people who specialize in this. I know there are some somewhere, but not here. Not in America, not in California. Not that I know of. So, pretty much that's it. And that's really all I wanted to say. And I wanted to let it all out because I have been feeling bad today, and I've been feeling like people have just been doing it to me, mostly my family. I feel like they laugh at me. I feel like they give me bad looks. And it hurts me because every time I see that, even if it's a smile or a smirk or a giggle, it hurts me. I feel it. I feel it in my chest. I feel it in my heart. I feel it in my mind, and it hurts. I don't know what else to say. It hurts. And I wish it didn't have to hurt. I wish that I could just let it go. I wish that I wouldn't have to worry about my hair. I wish that I didn't have to worry about my clothes, about my appearance, about my expression, about every little last detail about myself. I wish I didn't have to experience those things. I wish that I could just live freely and live my life, even if I am considered ugly, even if I am considered something. I'm still a human being, and even if I was ugly, or maybe even if I'm not, I still have the right to live my life, and I still have the right to be happy. So, I hope one day that can happen, but until then, I don't know what will. And yeah, that's basically it. And if you've made it through listening to me just bullshit and say all this, well, then I thank you for listening to me, because I don't have anyone else who will. I can barely even get out a sentence here with my family, and I can barely get out a couple words, and they already tune out and not listen to what I'm saying. So, if you listen to this all the way, I thank you, and that is all for now. So, thank you very much.